This is ABC 7 News.
And our other top story is a demand tonight for an apology from Congressman Joe Walsh for recent remarks about Muslims.
Leaders of the Chicago area's religious community call Walsh's comments irresponsible. The congressman said some radical Muslims are trying to kill Americans every week, and a threat exists here in Chicago. ABC 7's Paul Mikey is joining us now with details. Paul?
Cheryl and Ron, the congressman is a member of the House Committee on Homeland Security and says that his warning about a real domestic threat from radical Islamists merely echoes concerns already made clear by the Obama administration. But his critics say that Joe Walsh's answer to a town hall question 2 nights ago was more about fear than fact.
There is a radical strain of Islam in this country. It's not just over there trying to kill Americans every week.
The threat from radical Islam, Walsh told his town hall audience, is real, more pronounced today than immediately after 9/11.
It's here. It's in Elk Grove. It's in Addison. It's in Elgin. It's here.
The language that was used a few days ago is not acceptable.
Today, a diverse group of religious leaders condemned the congressman's remarks as fear-mongering designed to stoke the fires of Islamophobia.
What he's doing is really sowing divisiveness, polarization, and taking us backwards.
When politicians speak, they don't speak off the cuff. These are deliberate comments.
Are you a fear-monger?
Oh, gosh, no. The fear is that Americans have been killed, and if we're not on the alert, more Americans will be killed.
The congressman says his remarks Wednesday were no different than what he said dozens of times before, that political correctness has made the government less vigilant about a real threat.
I always try to be careful and say there's a radical strain of Islam that's trying to hijack a good religion. And if I were part of that religion, that's where my anger would be directed at, because these folks are giving a religion a bad name.
His town hall reference to Elk Grove, Addison, and Elgin were meant, Walsh says, to suggest that no place is immune to threat. His opponent says that kind of talk, with no specifics, is meant to spread fear.
When he speaks, he doesn't speak as a lay person. He speaks with the power of his seat, and he's shown that he's not a suitable congressman for this district.
The religious leaders who gathered today argue that it's too easy and too reckless to say radical Islam poses an imminent threat without specific intelligence to define the threat. They want an apology and a retraction from Walsh. They won't get it. The congressman says he has no doubt that the threat is real, and if others choose to ignore it, he won't.
All right, Paul, thank you. U.S. Attorney General Eric Holder speaks at a memorial service for the 6 people killed at a Sikh temple outside of Milwaukee. And that is